Can you actually avoid weight regain? That's what I'm talking about this morning. Good morning. If you're coming in, give me a hello. Let me know if you are in. If you're on replay, let me know if you're on replay. So weight regain, I want to talk about weight regain because often when people come in, they want to lose weight in a sustainable way, like not regain the weight. And when you look at the stats, and most people can lose weight. You've probably lost weight before, but it's regaining and the weight regain that comes on, which causes us to maybe perceive as fail. But I want to just ask the question, can you actually avoid weight regain? Well, let's actually look at like the kind of physiological adaptations that happen. So when you lose weight, you've eaten less, okay? Hey, Jessica, when you lose weight, you've eaten less, okay? You've eaten fewer calories, whether that's by a keto diet, a low carb diet, a high protein diet, a vegan diet, whatever it is. There's some adaptations you've made that's fit your lifestyle. The result of that is you've actually also, not only you will lose body fat, of course, but you'll also probably drop glycogen stores, which are stored in your muscle. So you'll drop glycogen, which is stored glucose in your muscle. So the scales will go down probably quicker on a lower carb keto style diet. That doesn't necessarily mean you lose body fat quicker. You could, depending on your overall calories, but the weight may come down quicker, especially if you're used to eating more carbohydrates, because they're often stored as glucose, plus for every 1 gram of carbohydrate, you store 4 grams of water, okay? So if you think what's going on here, you've lost a load of weight, then you have a weekend away or something happens like that, and you overeat or just eat a bit kind of quote unquote normally, you may see the weight scales go up. Now, this is the key bit. You wouldn't have put on loads of body fat from that. So get that idea out of your head. You might have put on a little bit, a tiny bit, but you've had a great time and that's why you're doing this, right? If you had it the opposite way, you wouldn't be happy. AKA never eat out, never go on holidays, never have that meal out with your other half, never enjoy that XYZ. You probably wouldn't be happy anyway. Hey Kim, so you're probably setting yourself up for fail there if you think that you would be happy that way. I mean, you might be. It's up to you, of course, but most people probably wouldn't. Now, consider what's happening now. You've put on a lot of water. Your glycogen stores will be refilled, if you like. So that's storage in the muscle. You step on the scales and go, oh my God, I've been on holiday, I've put on 4 pounds or 5 pounds. Now, you can make 2 choices there. You can get back to it, and I can guarantee that will come off again relatively quickly if you go back to what you were doing before. Or you can go, oh, it's just not working. This is too hard. It just comes on really quickly. And as a result of that, we're almost proving ourselves right by this impacting our behavior then that comes on after. And I'm giving you notice now because it's Thursday, weekends coming, often we have those meals out. So probably the worst day to weigh yourself is probably a Monday. If you were weighing yourself once a week, probably the worst day. Not that we want to kind of get too caught up with the scales, because at the end of the day, it's also, do you have those genes of truth, if you like, that will probably indicate more so. Do you have another measure of progress, like how many sessions you're doing, how many days you've been consistent with your one habit around food, like what we do, your one habit around food that if you did would make everything else easier or unnecessary. So what's the big rock? So for a lot of people, I'll give you an example, some of these starting yesterday, one of them was, I'm gonna write down everything before I eat it so that I eat consciously and mindfully. I am going to have protein at every meal. And just start with the big rocks. That sounds really small, and it probably is to a lot of people. But actually, if you do those things consistently, then let's see if it's a consistency issue or whether you actually need to change the plan a little bit more. So I hope that helps. If you want more information about our November program starting in November, which is weirdly next week, crazy, drop me a message and I'll get you the details on that. That'll be our last program prior to Christmas, actually. Yeah, guess it will be, yeah, crazy. So drop me a message below and I'll send that over to you. Take care and have an awesome day. Speak soon.